So everyone is probably wondering what the ending of GTA Online will be next DLC. Well, personally, I have no idea. No one actually does. But I'm here to give my 2 cents on the matter. So if you like the content, make sure you like and subscribe so you never miss another video. So the ending of GTA Online is obviously going to be tied to the Mansions DLC, and thus Michael, which is really exciting when you think about it. But what exactly is the ending going to be, and who is going to be the main enemies? Well, firstly, for what the ending is going to be, we really have no clue. We can only speculate mostly. But we know that it's going to do something with Faber, as this is the final line we get in the Mansions DLC.
I'm sure we're going to go on to do great things together. I'll be in touch soon. Yes.
Which means Faber is going to be in it. Which then we can assume Michael is as well, since Faber mentions the trio of him, Michael, and our online character should work together.
And I didn't know the two of you were associates.
Just met.
I don't know.
Perhaps the three of us can work together. Now that.
Oh, I
would
don't
be
like
a
you, though.
dream team.
Put some pants on and maybe we will.
The only problem with this is that Michael's retired after completing the big score. He makes movies now, actually. Realistically, I think the final DLC will be one of two possibilities. The first of which is helping Faber. We do work for him and do the one big final heist, and then we can retire in our mansion. Which would obviously mean our character isn't moving to Vice City for GTA 6. So sad. But this one final job would set up our character with loads and loads of money and can buy whatever we want. Just like how in story mode, the trio of Michael, Franklin, and Trevor rob the Union Depository and have as much money to buy literally anything they want. This is what I think can happen with our online character. The second possibility would involve taking down Faber. Say Rockstar's intentions with Faber, as I theorized in my first video, which you should go watch, and we have to take him down. I think this could be the final heist where we steal Faber's money, and we would be able to retire happily ever after, just like in the first possibility. The ending would be sort of the same as the story mode, but I think most of the GTA community would be happy with one final heist in either possibility. Other endings that could happen include just doing more Faber work, nothing at all related to a final GTA heist, which I think would disappoint a lot of people. I think a lot of people want that finale heist for GTA 6, because it's not like people are going to stop playing GTA 5 online entirely once GTA 6 comes out, so that finale heist would be fun and set them up financially for a long time, even if we want to return to GTA 5. My final idea is to shoot out alongside the main three characters of the story mode, which this wasn't actually a possibility until the last year or so, when Stephen Ogg, or Trevor's actor, recently began warming up to Trevor's character again after some time. But that's a story for another time, so if you want me to dive deeper into it, leave a comment down below. I think we could be with the main trio at the end because we are friends with all three of them in the storyline and killing all of our remaining enemies one more time, just like how they did in story mode. Now moving on to the second topic of this video, what possible enemies can we face? I'm actually taking inspiration from a comment under my last video for this one. So, possible involved baddies. Fanica Rockman, the leader of the IAA, or she is still, as far as we know, who helped us in the Doomsday Heist. Clifford, the evil AI from the Doomsday Heist. Dr. Freelander, Michael's therapist from the story mode, who actually drugged our online character. Thornton Duggan, who, as far as we know, is still the owner and operator of the Diamond Casino. El Rubio, you know who that is. Johnny Guns, who is the main enemy of the Contract DLC with Dr. Dre. Merriweather and Don Percival. And Don Percival is the founder of Merriweather, Mr. Faber, who we've been talking about for the last week, and the Ballas, who is one of the three main gangs in Los Santos. So I agree with everyone listed except for a few. Firstly, Johnny Guns is dead, who was killed by Dr. Dre at the end of the Contract DLC. We don't know where or what Dr. Freelander was up to since he drugged our character. He seems like the one true guy that our character just can't get at. He keeps outsmarting our character. I guess we can assume the Ballas is just every gang, because we truly messed with all of them if you think about it, but I don't think that a gang would really send all their men after one guy, who hasn't truly been a problem for almost a decade. But other than that, I think everyone's a possibility. So for Fanica Rockman, who is the head of the IAA, or was during the Doomsday Heist, her being a possible final enemy might just in general be the IAA, maybe not exactly her. After all, we do keep undermining both of the agencies, and her being the leader of the IAA means she has to do something about it, even if she does still like us all of these years later. This might also include Agent 14 and ULP, who our character gets friendly with during the events of GTA Online. Just like Rockman, they might have to do something about us because it is their job to protect the IAA from people like us undermining them. Another possibility could be the FIB, who the leader of is not actually given to us at all over these last few years. But whoever is the head of the FIB would need to take us out because, like the IAA, we are undermining their agency. Clifford, I think, will be obviously involved because Rockstar left an opportunity for him to be reused in the Doomsday heist.
There'll be a copy of Clifford somewhere, right? Or a beta, repackaged, stripped for assets. He'll come back.
And just having Clifford reappear in Operation Paper Trail just doesn't seem like a good ending to Clifford and his storyline. While the creator of Clifford, Avon Hertz, is dead, that doesn't mean that someone can't program him and expand his AI after all of these years into the deadly force that he was in Doomsday. Thornton Duggan, or the Duggans in general, will most likely be involved because we stole millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars from them from the casino heist. El Rubio is the same as the Duggans. We stole endless amounts of money from him in the Cayo Perico heist. I also don't think they want his storyline to end just yet. After all, we barely see him during the DLC. But the one problem with this is his actor is dead, God rest his soul. But I think Rockstar can make a successor to him, who is more successful and expanded into Los Santos slowly and secretly that not even our main character knows about it and becomes a threat. Merryweather and Don Percival will be a threat because in almost every DLC, Merryweather is somehow involved and we are somehow undermining their business by taking out their men or stealing their equipment. They will most definitely be involved. Mr. Faber, I obviously made an entire video on why he would want to kill us, so I'm not going to go over that here. Martin Madrazo is a tough one, because if the ending involves us pairing up with the story mode trio to take everyone out, Martin probably still doesn't like them after all these years. After all, they took his ear off and kidnapped his wife. Well, Trevor did, but, association. However, we are friends with Martin and his son Minnie in online, so this would be hard to say if he would be an enemy of us or not. But what other enemies do you think could be involved? Let me know in the comments down below. And that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. What do you think about the ideas in this video? What do you think about the ending of GTA Online storyline will be? And who's going to be the main enemies of the final DLC? Let me know in the comments section down below. But make sure you like and subscribe so you never miss another video. And I hope you have a great day. See ya.